Hello everyone, my name is Darren, welcome back to another video. If you don't know, Halloween is over and Oktoberfest is about to come to a close, but since I don't have 31 videos out for Oktoberfest, I'm still going. I want to also get some feedback from you guys to see if you actually liked Oktoberfest or not. It was kind of a little thing I did on a whim. I didn't really give anyone a warning or anything, I kind of just did it. So, yeah. I know I read a lot of, ritual type things. I had a lot of other things in mind. I just didn't really have the time. I'm having some issues with family and stuff right now, and just trying to get things together is hard sometimes, and this is one of those times, sadly. Also, since my birthday is in October, which you already know, I do tend to, I tend to not do things and forget things, and also, because of my birthday, when my party came around, I wasn't able to post anything, or to do anything, so there was that. But now is a special and quiet time. Mostly because it's the time where I get to tell another spooky story. If you don't know, I have had a lot of creepy and weird things happen in my life, and I've never exactly understood why they always happen to me, but they do. So, yep. But, this certain kind of thing happened I was in 5th grade. If you don't know, I love superheroes, and it was one of the first years where I decided I wasn't going to be a princess for Halloween. A couple years prior, I was a princess. Don't ask why. I just want to be a princess. And I was also Velma. No, I was Daphne from, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Yeah, anyway. So for a long while, I have been princesses and, more female things. But now I decided to be Black Widow for Halloween in 5th grade. I still have the costume. It doesn't fit me anymore, of course, because I've grown a lot since 5th grade. Now that I think about it, I was still 4 feet and, still in the 4 feet area in that grade. 4'11", I think, is the tallest I was in that grade. But besides my height, I went trick-or-treating with one of my friends. We're gonna call her A. So I was trick-or-treating with my friend A and my brother, who we're going to call K. So K and A were my friends. No. A was my friend, K was my brother. So we were going and trick-or-treating in our neighborhood, which I just started trick-or-treating in again this year, because last year the year I was in 6th grade I went with a friend, and the year I was in 7th grade I went with a friend. So, this is one of the, first times I actually went in my neighborhood. So, my neighborhood is really big, and it's also full of rich people. I like to call the part of my neighborhood, I like to call that neighborhood the rich neighborhood, because that's where all the rich people live. Literally, there's my house, and then there's a hill that leads to the rich neighborhood. So, yeah, it's great. So, basically, we were trick-or-treating up there, and they give out full-size candy bars, which, oh yes. And also, it reminds me, I got a king-size fucking Kit Kat bar up there, so get on my level. Yeah, and, this time I went up there, I kept feeling like I was being watched. Now, I'm not really a paranoid person. Well, I wasn't really a paranoid person. Usually I am very paranoid and just get scared of things easily, but this wasn't one of those times, because this is before I was extremely paranoid of everything and everyone, so I was a happy child. happily and blissfully unaware that I could get abducted and raped any second. Anyway, but besides that, I was a pretty okay child, and so when I felt like I was being watched, it put me really, really on edge, because it's such a weird feeling to feel like you're being watched. It really is. So, like, when people say, oh, I felt like I was being watched, you're like, oh, nah, that can't be a real feeling. Oh, no! Oh, no, it's real. It is a very real feeling, and it is very, very scary. Very, very scary. It's a very terrifying feeling to feel like you're being watched, and because of that, that is probably one of the reasons why I got so unnerved by this. So I was just looking around in the bushes, just slightly very confused, and I couldn't see anything. My friend A actually started to feel very nervous too, because she told me. Now, if you're wondering, I was with my dad, and I was with A's mother. So, I did have adults there with me. I wasn't alone. But my friend looked over at me, and she told me that she was feeling very unnerved, and, like, feeling like somebody was staring at us. And I was like, yeah, I feel the exact same way, because it was true. I did feel the exact same way. So we both became very suspicious of everything around us. And I didn't want to tell my brother, because my brother, at that age, and still kind of is now, kind of a scaredy cat. He gets very worried and very scared of the simplest things. And I don't really blame him for that. Like, he's related to me, and I was basically raised off of horror movies and scary things, while he was raised off of happy, lovey-dovey, rainbow sunshineness, so, yeah. Anyway, so, for a long while, we kept this from my brother, and I still really haven't told him the full story. I kept it, like, brief, and like, oh, no, there was nothing super bad happening. But no, this is the part that I left out. Basically, one point in time, it was starting to get a lot darker, and my dad brought out a flashlight. And my dad took a quick break to just talk with my mom, with my friend A's mom on the end of the street. Where we were was like a, I don't want to say roundabout, because I know that's not what it is, but it's this, like, area that has a circled road, so it's in the shape of a circle. I actually draw it on the screen, so here. It was in the shape of a circle, but it also was connected to a road. And there were houses on each side of it. So that's what it was. So we went on that road, so my dad and my friend A's mom stayed at the end of the road while we went and trick-or-treated at the houses there. We looked at the bushes one point in time, and I almost screamed and sprinted back to my dad, because I swore to my life I saw eyes looking at me through the bushes. And then I saw the eyes move away. So, that was creepy, and that wasn't even the end of it. So for the entire night, no one could really guess what my costume was. I got a few weird answers, like a ninja or something, which, of course, was incorrect. So no one really knew who it was. And finally I got to one of the final houses for the night, while we were heading on our way home. This one guy opened the door up to me, and was talking to me, basically. And, he told me, he looked at me first, when he was handing out the candy. And he said, "Oh, you're Black Widow. I bet nobody ever thought that was you. I bet, nobody could guess that costume," is what he said. And I was baffled and terrified, because who the fuck says that, number one? And number two, why would you say that? Just a curious question. Why would you say that? That's all really my question is. I don't understand why he would say that to me, unless he knew and was watching me and noticed that no one understood what my costume was. Like, you don't just say that to someone. Like, it's not just me, right? Like, you don't say that to someone. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I wouldn't say that to someone because that's creepy as fuck. So, I don't know, it just creeps me out. And then it creeped me out even more because his eyes look like the same eyes that were in the bushes. And I swear to God, it was the same guy who was looking at me through the bushes. I swear on my life, it was the same guy. So, it was just kind of creepy, and it creeped me out for the rest of the night. That's one of the reasons why I didn't go trick-or-treat in my own neighborhood for a while after that. So, thanks, douche, for making me scared of my own neighborhood and stalking me through the bushes like a fucking creep. So, yeah. That was basically my Halloween story. I haven't had anything like that happen again, so that was kind of good. I'm kind of glad that I haven't had anything like that happen, because I don't want anything like that to happen to me. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The base I drew, which is in this video, you can look at in the description and use it if you want. It is an original base, so there you go. And, yeah, I hope you guys had a lot of fun on Halloween. I sure did. If you don't know, I was Tiki Toby for Halloween. So there you go. You know what I was for Halloween now. Yeah, well, I will see you all in my next video. I love you all so very, very much, and have a good night. Bye.